From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s, looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Chase Utley heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First and 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. DK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this team leads the league in walks, so you know they're going to see a lot of pitches. That really serves them well late in ball games. But they have to come through with some big hits in order to win games to take advantage of what you've done at the plate.
Corey Seager will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tap fouled at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the block.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch David Wright at third base in this one. Still a very dependable third baseman, but not quite the third baseman he was early on in his career. He's had physical limitations over the last few years, but still one of the better ones in the game.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. On the ground to the left side. Wright has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Frias is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
David Wright comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Mets, third baseman, David Wright.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss that time by Wright as he couldn't come up with it. 1 away. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Yoenis Cespedes digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Lucas Duda will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's set. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. After 1, no score. Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
High and deep to right. Granderson going back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Enters play here at 279. 1 home run, 18 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Darno scoops it up onto first, and there are 2 down.
Well, they really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. It's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Neil Walker will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Neil Walker.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hard hit ball to second. Utley's up with it and reined in 1 away.
Batting 6th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Well, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. First offering on its way. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Yasiel Puig will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, 9 here to start the third inning.
The right fielder,
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Not the greatest at bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Boy, not only are these guys not getting on base, they're not even getting off any good swings. That's the swing of a guy who's really out to sea right there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera's up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, his batting average hasn't really been there this year, but the on-base percentage is better, over 350 on the year.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Swinging a soft liner and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
A lot of times, you've got to be a good bad ball hitter if you're going to hit in the 8th spot. I mean, you're going to get pitched around quite a bit when the guy knows a pitcher's on deck. That was excellent work there.
Carlos Frias comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. To see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Ground ball right side. Walker's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. As Drupal Cabrera will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
And I can tell you, facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on one.
Stepping in now, Jacob deGrom. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Peterson is there. 2 gone.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ball game.
David Wright will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
Yeah, as bad as he looked on that breaking ball, his first at-bat, he's going to see nothing but breaking balls in this one.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
The 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Corey Seager is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet,
Seager.
so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Into the box, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Cabrera is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Michael Conforto is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. And these two teams right back at it tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Game 2 of the series in high definition on the show as you get a look there at the two starters scheduled to oppose one another. Yoenis Cespedes is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The first
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. I think at 9 in a row he's set down.
Lucas Duda will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Nope.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Howie Kendrick heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Belted high in the air out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Jock Peterson now. We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder number 66.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at ball 1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher,
Yasmani Grandal steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Very weakly on the ground. But that one rolls foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. Neil Walker will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. This is the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Shot to third. And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left.
Yeah. A hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Trying to hold the lead. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
has to be thinking strikeout here. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Yeah, and he's been able to turn this inning around after back-to-back hits got this thing started. He's responded with 2 strikeouts, and here's the last one. Just a good job of bouncing back and not pitching tight out there.
Jacob deGrom digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys. From the stretch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far. It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. It remains 1-0. Carlos Frias gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Right to Cabrera. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
So the leadoff man set down now for Chase Utley. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Ooh, that's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now, and with the way their starters thrown the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's Corey Seager. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, 2 down now.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Justin Turner will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 2-0 LA. David Wright will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he's faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 1-2, here it comes. This is hit high and deep out to left. Kendrick racing back, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here for David Wright. And the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Michael Conforto will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. This is pulled into right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Grounded down the third baseline. Utley for 1. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Lucas Duda will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Trying to change the eye level there. After the fastball up, they come right back with an off-speed pitch at the knees. But he stays right on it, drives it for a base hit.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys would pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets get one on the David Wright home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Adrian Gonzalez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And he takes ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
To short, hit hard. Cabrera's there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
He really hasn't pitched all that bad.
Howie Kendrick will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runners on first with one down. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his back. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yasiel Puig stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. One left for LA. They lead it 2-1. Curtis Granderson steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kendrick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ball. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
As Drupal Cabrera stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, and if anything, he's looking stronger than ever here in this 7th inning.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Smoked on the ground, left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
No way. That was awesome. Well, this is a pretty high degree of difficulty right here. It helps when you've got a strong arm to make this play. You see him do almost a pop-up slide as he fields this thing, and then from then on out, it is all arm, folks. Well, that's very well done.
Number 16.
Alejandro De Aza will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is lined right back up the middle. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1. Henry Mejia will be summoned from the bullpen now. He'll take over to start inning number 8.
58, Henry Mejia.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Yasmani Grandal.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Mejia's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Chop toward the second baseman. To his left, Walker. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, pitcher, Carlos Frias.
Carlos Frias will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Carl Crawford.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And Crawford's in full gear now, heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, you can kind of give him a little bit of a pass here because he's such a good defensive center fielder. But he gets this one all wrong. And as a result, he's going to allow his man to make it all the way up to third base with what's eventually going to be ruled a triple.
Chase Utley will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Hit out towards second. Walker has it. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
Well, I think I saw a little shake of the head down there at third base. This is a chopper, and I think if he had to do it over again, he would have tried to score on this play. Instead, he holds tight, and they pick up an important out.
Corey Seager to step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1. Chris Hatcher is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
41, Chris Hatcher.
And there now is David Wright. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
David Wright.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of Wright now 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. One and one, here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
That's telling how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucas Duda. He singled his last time up. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. A beautiful look there outside the home of the Mets here in Flushing as we welcome you back for the 9th. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Mejia sets. Here's the first pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Now here's a swing, and Adrian sends a high fly ball deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Nobody out, runner on first. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Nothing more in the Dodger 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail here 2-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Neil Walker. They'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Line toward the gap in left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The batter.
Well, he gets his team going with that leadoff single here late in the game. And you can tell he is excited. Look how fired up he is down there at first.
time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Travis d'Arnaud comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Hit hard on the ground to second, right to Utley. There's one, and that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
Oh, man. That's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the ninth, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Gonzalez takes it in, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their fourth win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental.